Hey, what's up, YouTube? So I'm over at the shop today. I've never really revealed this before, but this is our shop in New Albany where we have our business equipment, and it's a shop that we rent. The entire building isn't ours. The first half is rented out by somebody else, but this back half is ours, and I just thought I'd take a little bit of a view. You look around, we've got a bit of a driveway, we've got a little bit of a staging area back here. That's a junk tractor that we were gonna fix, but I think we're gonna let that one go. We pretty much put it through the ringer, and it's made its money tenfold, that's for sure. Gotta love John Deere, gotta love John Deere. Got a little barrel seeder sitting over there, and of course we got our trash can there. Had to have a little bit of a larger trash can since we're dealing with a lot of bulk trash, and it's just like anything else. They come in every week and empty that thing, and it's kind of nice to have a business style trash bin when it comes to getting rid of the kind of trash that we get rid of. Anyways, I'm just rambling there. Mostly just wanted to take a quick video here and show you guys what our shop looked like, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a walk inside. I'm gonna be doing some cleaning, and I figured, well, since I gotta come over here and sweep the floors and tidy up, I might as well make this video. Over there you see our shaved ice trailer, and you look around, it's basically empty right now because it is spring and we've got stuff out on jobs, but this end over here is generally where we usually stack up seed and fertilizer, stuff that we put on pallets. But we're about down to the nibbins now. We're gonna have to restock here soon. And then when you look over here, you see that we've got straw storage and whatnot on this side. But I'm intending on getting the straw out of the building and doing away with straw in here because it just makes too much of a mess, and the cleanup is astronomical over time. So I think we're going to start tarping our extra straw and just leaving it out in the element versus having it stored in here, because we never buy that much straw to begin with at any given time. We might have 50 bales on standby at any given time. Most of the time when we do a large job where we need a lot of straw, then we're just going to order what we need for that job, have it delivered, or pick it up that day. This is just what we keep so that if we have a little side job to do, we've got what we need to take care of it. Anyways, so that's what our half the shop looks like. One of the other reasons why I'm going to be doing some cleaning in here, even though it looks pretty bare as it is, but I mean, you know, getting all the dirt out and tidying up, is I want to build a small area in here for some other business stuff that we're going to be doing, and I need some clean storage area. That'll be something for another time. But let's take a walk over here. Might as well have a little chat about this. Over here we got a Tropical Ice shaved ice trailer. This trailer was made by Southern Snow. They're down in New Orleans, and when we bought this, it was probably 10 plus years ago now since we bought this trailer, and we bought it used. Got a really good deal on it, and it came with ice block maker. So we're actually able to make 10-pound blocks of ice, about 35 at a time. And so we don't literally have to pay anybody. We just make our own supplies, and that cuts down the cost. Over here we've got an indoor freezer, and this freezer will hold about 40 blocks of ice at any given time. So that's what it's in here for. As you can see, it needs a paint job. We had this done professionally a few years ago, but the people that we used, Ohio Trailer, they did the paint job on this. And I must say, I'm not out to bash anybody, but be careful if you use Ohio Trailer to do a paint job, because this is, what, 2 years later after the paint job, and it's already cracked all over the place. So whatever they do, they don't do well, or at least they didn't give us a good job, because 2 years should not reveal this kind of damage to a brand new fresh paint job, especially from a professional company. So again, be careful about Ohio Trailer. I'm not so sure that their paint department is doing it right. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're basically going to be getting this trailer ready. It's been almost 2 years since we've run this trailer, because of the year we had previous to coronavirus, and then the coronavirus itself creating problems. So we've just had to store the trailer and kind of keep it on lockdown. But this year we're attempting to get it back out. Thinking about running it in Johnstown, Ohio, which is my local area. Maybe Saturdays or Sundays. We're going to be setting up at a car wash and probably just doing a little bit of running in it. What I can tell you is, running a food business or a shaved ice business or anything in the mobile sales can be pretty nice. Granted, the most you're going to make is probably at an event where you're going to pay money for a spot, and you've got tons of people pouring in for one reason or another. Having it set like I may be doing this year will make you less money, because you're just at a basic location, and it's people stumble onto you and whatnot, and sales are going to be a little bit lower than that of like a festival. But even setting up 1 day a week can put a little side money in your pocket. And with a trailer like this, we don't have a lot of preparation. I mean, all I have to do is literally make ice blocks, which the water bill is cheap, and the flavors don't take much effort at all. If I walk into the trailer here, let's see, you've got the shaver open over there, and this thing holds a 10-pound block. I'm getting ready to do a deep clean on this. And inside of the part where it says warning, there's a blade system. I've got to replace the blades and put brand new blades on it so that we've got a good cutting blade, which is imperative for shaving ice. Once that blade gets dull, it can cause major problems and hold you up and shut you down even. The sharp blade makes all the difference when you're shaving a block. But anyways, so that's a picture of the shaver. It sits in this plastic ring down here, and we're going to do a cleaning on that as well. But there's a drain hole towards the back of the machine, and when the ice comes out, whatever doesn't go into the cups, it just goes down into that tub, and then it melts out into a drain underneath the trailer, which we can hook a hose up to and drain into a receptacle or whatever at a later time. But yeah, basically this draining tray is so that you don't get water all over the place and damage your surfaces and whatever else, because there's a lot of water that will drip out of that spout even while it's sitting there, while it's not being used, because the ice block is constantly going to be melting. So excess ice and melted water, whatever, goes into this tray, melts out, goes into the underneath drain tank on the trailer, and that's how that solves that problem. And then, as I said before, this freezer here holds literally about 40 blocks of ice, and as you can see, we have some magnets stuck to that. We have a magnet board that we tape these labels to, or magnet the labels to, and that sits out front, and that lets them know what our daily flavors are going to be for whatever event we're running. And then over here, when you open this top cupboard, we have the water tank. This is a hot water heater. It's only a gallon or 2 or 3 or whatever it is. It just holds a couple of gallons, but it pretty much heats up in a matter of minutes. And then you've got plenty of running water, heated, which is important because when you're running these trailers, you have to have 3 sinks and you have to be able to do your dishes. In order to get approved to run any event, you've got to go through the health department. And this sticker is pretty much self-explanatory, and which is why you have 3 sinks: your wash, rinse, and sanitize, and your 2 spots on the side, obviously, for your dishes, and then for your drying, which isn't much of a spot, but it's there. But you have to have these 3 sinks, and this is just a hand washing sink that's extra. So this trailer is actually equipped with 4 sinks, and if you look underneath this sink, you can see the not hot water, but the cold water tank. This holds about 10 gallons of water, and it just hooks up, that hose hooks up to that pump that's up at the top of the door there, that little metal nipple on the back, this here. When you hook that up, fill that up, it'll run the water up through the hot water heater, through the sides, which the piping is behind the wall. You can't tell where it's at, but it runs, the piping runs from here all the way down, around, and over, and down, and this way, and feeds all 4 sinks. And those drawers down there are just for storage, for spoons, napkins, cups, anything that we need. This rack up here is where we put all the flavor concentrates, and this rack down here is where we put all the syrups. We just have cleaning supplies there now, but we'll stack our syrup containers down there. And then we usually have a 5-gallon jug that we pour out of. And then over here, those 2 L-shaped shelves hold all the 5th bottles that have the flavor concentrate in them. You basically take the concentrate, you mix it with the simple syrup that you make, and you put 5th bottles in there, and each 5th bottle is a flavor. So you make the shaved ice, and then you take your syrup and you flavor it, and give them a spoon, whatever, serve it out this window, and that's pretty much the process. I will cover another video. It'll be a little bit better than this video, I'm sure. I'm pretty much just getting started into the film, and I'm still rusty when it comes to making videos. But anyways, we're going to make more videos on this trailer. I just wanted to give you guys kind of an overview of this trailer and the stuff that's inside of it, and kind of a basic idea of how it works. Right there is where all of our information is from the health department. Licenses, whatever we need, so that we're legally allowed to operate and run the trailer. That has to be renewed every so often. We have to renew it this year, as the last one expired in 2020, early part of 2020, but since we were shut down, we weren't running it anyways. So okay, there's a short video. Hope that it was something interesting. I'll have another video coming soon to continue off of this one. So stay tuned, like, subscribe. Check you later.